Before electrocution, a patch of hair on prisoners' heads would be shaved off to make it easier for the wet sponge to contact their heads, so that the electric current could pass directly through their brains and let them die painlessly. However, a new prison guard deliberately left the sponge dry to see what would happen. Paul noticed that there were no signs that the water in the bucket had been used, but the execution time had arrived. The prison guard flipped the switch. The prisoner immediately suffered unimaginable pain. He kept screaming. Everyone was stunned. People watching smelled something burning, and then they fled. Paul told his colleagues that the sponge was not wet, but once electrocution started, it could not be stopped. The warden asked why the power wasn't cut off. Paul replied that it was because the prisoner was still alive. The new guard didn't expect the consequences to be so severe. He couldn't bear to look anymore, but Paul turned him around and let him observe the results until the prisoner's head was burned and died. The prison guard quickly turned off the switch, and later the new prison guard said he didn't know that the sponge had to be dipped in water. The captain immediately threw a punch upon hearing this. Fortunately, his other colleagues stopped him. They all knew that the other party did it on purpose, but there was nothing they could do. At this time, a tall man said he could feel everything the prisoner had just gone through. And this man is no ordinary person either. He is an angel who came down to earth, but he left with regret after having suffered a great deal.